Welcome back, everybody, to Get In There. It's me,
Get
Ruben.
in there!
It's your boy Jobin with his best friend. You want to introduce yourself, best friend?
Matt.
Fucking perfect. Fucking perfect, dude. So me and Matt are here. We have some great fucking things to talk about today. And honestly, guys, here's the thing. Matt is my best friend. I love him so much, and it's because the man don't miss. He has like the best takes. I mean, sometimes they're crazy, but at least he be backing him up. You know, at least you have like your reason. So I'm gonna dive into that because you know what? Let's really hone in on our strengths here. And one of your
Yes.
strengths, Matt, is fucking having your opinion and and it being crazy at first, but you really you can convince somebody, bro. You can really get out
Can
there
I?
and try. Yeah, you can, man. I've seen it happen. I mean, I'm an offender. You know what I mean? Like you've got me
Yeah.
off that. So, one of my favorite things to talk to you about that we don't like fight each other about too much is the God of War new style versus old style of games. So,
Which one
for
do you like more?
I like the new style more. I like the new style. I like the new style way
Oh.
more. I mean, I like both. Don't get me wrong.
Wow.
I definitely like both, but I definitely like the new style more. 100%.
Why would you even say that? You gotta be kidding, right?
No,
This is
absolutely
a
not.
joke.
No, absolutely not. No, the new style is awesome, dude. You're okay, man. So,
It's
all
just,
right.
it's not good. It's the old style was more action. It was shorter in the good way to where you could replay it. You wanted to go through and get everything, and it was possible to do so. But this game is just like a big boring game that they make all the time now. It don't even have to be God of War. It's just the God of War is just a victim of it now.
I
But
kind of agree
it's
with
just
you
a
there. Like, I don't think it needs to. Like, I don't think it is necessarily God of War anymore. You know,
right.
but I like the direction they went with it, regardless. You
Well,
know.
they basically went in a direction where it's more cinematic and more gameplay focused. I'm sorry, story focused. Where the old ones were more gameplay focused, and I
Hmm.
like that more. Like I like the
Yeah.
action and just it was scene to scene. A lot of the old stuff. Like I remember when they first started like making it kind of from being cutscenes to all being like the rendered character in all the
Mm.
scenes. So
Hmm.
like
Hmm.
it would be like you're fighting some dudes and then all of a sudden the camera would change and you would see like a like Zeus or something like that. You know what I mean? And then when Zeus is done talking, it just turns the camera back down and you're still in the game. There's no loading screens. And it was just like it was just go, go, go. And I like that, man.
Yeah, bro, but the new games don't have loading screens either. I think it's a continuous camera the whole time. You're always in somebody like that camera never it never does any changes. It's behind. It's a continuous camera, and that's one of the sickest things about that game.
Okay, maybe that was a bad example.
Yeah.
I should have said something else I didn't like about the new one.
Fuck. No, but I get where you're coming from. Like, I will say that the original ones are okay. So here, I guess is like my real take is the original ones are easier to go back and play through again because you're just like fucking playing the whole time. Where the fact that yeah, it's dope that the camera is like always behind you, but that and
Mhm.
there's no cuts, but that means there are no skippable cutscenes because it's all just going. There's nowhere to fucking cut to, so
That's
you can't skip the cutscenes.
They weren't that long anyway. But
Oh, they're
uh, what do you think about God of War having gear now? What's the point in that?
man. I
He always had gear, but it was
yeah.
more like a classical way of having gear like
Yeah,
Zelda.
it's like, bro,
You know
now
what I mean?
now I have these fucking lion hands, you know what I mean? Kind of shit.
Yeah, that's how it
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
Yeah.
But now
Yeah.
it's like
I
RPG kind of.
I fucking hate that shit. I do hate that shit.
Yeah.
I do fucking hate that.
so
Bro, I
whack.
hate like in God of War Ragnarok, you had to fucking upgrade that shit. I don't remember if you had to upgrade it in the first one, but I know in Ragnarok you had to upgrade it, or you had to upgrade it. And I was just like, dude, I'm about to get another piece of gear in like half an hour, and it's probably going to be better.
Yeah.
Why the fuck am I upgrading this shit? Like, why are you wasting my goddamn time? So I agree with you. Yeah, gear. I mean, okay, you're going to pick gear. Okay, I get it, man. I'll do one better for you. Characters are way better in the new. Like, they made Kratos into a character. He's a fucking character now. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
the characters in the new God of War are better than they were in the originals.
I can't argue that, man. I remember back when the original God of War games were really popular. That was one of the things that, like, there was articles about, like, Kratos is not a good character, but the game is good. Kratos is a boring character. You know what I mean? Like, they made him into like a real character now.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
But I like the game. I like games, bro. Like,
Yeah,
to me,
yeah.
God of War 3 is more of a game than it's like a God of War 1 and God of War. I'm sorry, God of War Remake and God of War Ragnarok are more to me like I want to get into this story, man. But like God of War 3, I just want to like crush, you know.
Bro, okay. So like, dead ass. You know who does the hack and slash and is a great fucking character is Dante from Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
Talk about a
He's
great
always had a lot of character.
dude. Yeah, like, man, even in the PS2 era, DMC3, the opening scene is him fucking up some demons while he's eating a pizza. Like, dude, that shit was fuck. Dude, that shit was so epic. I remember being like 10 years old when I watched that shit for the first time, and I was just like, dude, and he had like the white flowing hair, and I'm like, oh, dude, this guy's a fucking badass, dude. Him,
Hell
bro, Dante and Leon were him in the PS2 eras. You know, those two guys are the two guys you wanted to be, bro.
I wanted to be CJ, bro.
Who?
CJ from San Andreas, man.
Oh,
CJ, bro.
I didn't play
from
that.
Grove Street.
I didn't play Grand Theft Auto when I was younger. And then the first Grand Theft Auto game I played was GTA 4. I had strict parents.
Okay, I mean that's good. You turned out all right.
I had strict parents, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
yeah, I didn't play a lot of Resident Evil back in the day.
Oh man, Resident Evil is so good. I love Resident Evil, and I think that Resident Evil is one of my favorite like game series. Yeah, I absolutely love them. And you know what, man? So they've come out Resident Evil on like really, really good ones on like PS4 or PS5 and Xbox One. Like we're talking about Resident Evil 4 Remake, Resident Evil Village, RE3 Remake, RE2 Remake. I mean, these are great fucking games. RE7 is probably my favorite. My point is that none of these work on the Switch. And I think, and I'm telling you, Capcom should hire me for this. They should hire me for this. I think that because you can't bring those games onto the Switch, you should make a Resident Evil exclusive game, or not exclusive to the Switch. Maybe drop it on Steam and Switch, and you could drop it on the other consoles. But you should do like a top-down Resident Evil akin to the original Resident Evils. Those would run on the Switch. You know what I mean? Like, you don't got to make it full-blown 3D like you've done the newer games, but make like an old school, like when you go through the door, it does the whole door opening animation. You remember that shit, dude? Like, they should do that.
You want these talented developers to just spend all their time making Nintendo Switch games?
Well, yeah. Yeah, at least their butt team, their B team, their butt team can do it. Just fucking put
the. Make your favorite games. I want them to make better.
Bro,
games.
sometimes a butt team can do it. So did you know that the movie Shrek was made by the B team of that whole fucking group? What was it called? I can't think of it.
DreamWorks.
Yeah. Their butt team made Shrek. That it was like their B team.
Like
B team.
How were they the weaker team?
Well, because so they were making what was it, dude? The fucking Noah's Ark movie or whatever. Like they're making like this this other movie at the time, which was like what they thought was good.
About the Prince of Egypt.
Yes, yeah. Ark. Prince of Egypt was like the main movie that they were making at the time, and when people when they would get in trouble or like they like whenever something happened, they would send them over to the Shrek team, and they would call it Get Shreked, like you got Shreked, and you went to move on to the Shrek team. Turns out both the movies came out the same year, and Prince of Egypt was a fucking flop, and Shrek was the movie that was like fucking ranking in the money, and that was the B team. Like the B team made Shrek.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Prince of Egypt too.
But I've never seen it, so that tells you a lot.
Yeah,
I've never fucking seen it, and that tells you a lot, dude. Speaking of watching shit, what are your favorite? What's your favorite YouTuber to watch right now?
My favorite YouTuber to watch is Asmongold TV.
Yeah.
I just like that he talks about pretty much everything, like video games. I don't really care for the YouTube drama stuff, but
yeah,
like current news, shows. I like that stuff.
You know what I respect are dudes like him and Moist Critical that can just talk to the camera, no script, no nothing, just fucking talk, and it sounds like they have like Conan writers and like writing their shit, but they're just going off the dome, bro. And that's
Moist
crazy.
Critical definitely does. Yeah, because you could tell some of his stuff, it comes off like he wrote it down first,
Maybe he has like some ideas, but I feel like most of it is just him talking, like him just talking, and I think it's good. I think that shit's so good. That Moist Critical is one of my favorite YouTubers to watch right now.
He's awesome, man.
And
I love all his stupid videos like fast food tier lists and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, I like just like his I like everything he puts, man. I like even the random shit that he puts. Like today he posted a video about this girl who doesn't like glasses, and she wears like the biggest fucking glasses, and I'm just like, dude, what the fuck, man? This guy could make anything entertaining. I
didn't click on that.
I didn't click on it either. I don't fucking know, dude. But I'm just like, man, I can't wait to watch that shit. That shit sounds awesome, and it's probably the stupidest shit, bro. He's probably gonna start. Yeah. He's probably gonna start the video like, guys, I have the newest fucking news on the glasses debacle. Like, it's just like Glasses Gate 2023. Like, this is the most breaking shit, and everybody's just gonna be on that shit. So yeah, I like Moist Critical, and then I like Philip DeFranco too. I still watch Philip DeFranco.
Oh man. What was his catchphrase again? I forgot.
Beautiful bastards.
Oh,
like, hey, beautiful bastard. He started that guy, man. He's on it, man. He started a coffee company now too. So he does. Wow. Yeah, he does coffee now. He does like his merch and shit, and so he must be doing pretty well for himself because he's got a lot of shit going on. And he still gets hella views too. I like him. I feel like when it comes to like current events, he's probably like the easiest, like the most digestible one. Definitely throughout the years. Oh no, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I agree. Like if there was like a really popular topic and I saw Philip DeFranco had like a video on it, it's going to be short. It's going to pretty much tell you what's going on and what everybody's saying about it.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. But I will say though, in more recent years, he is definitely like at first I felt like he was more in the middle politically, and you can kind of tell that he's leaning more one way than the other now. Which I personally like. I don't really care, but I do find that interesting. Like that happened to him.
Yeah. I mean, it goes to show like if you don't always want to put that into your brand. I know a lot of successful people, they try and stay away from that kind of thing because it splits your viewer base, it splits your fans and stuff like that. Like if Kevin Hart were to come out and he were to say he leaned one way or the other, half of his fans would be gone, and he wouldn't be as successful of a comedian. You know, that's why he tries to stay in that like PC line.
100%. No, 100%, and it's probably the best. Honestly, that shit shouldn't matter. Like, you know, you're just entertaining. See, that's one of those things I never really understood myself. I never understood why people cared about what like celebrities' opinions were on like politics. Like, that shouldn't really change your opinion on it. And I always thought that was weird. I always thought it was like, what is Taylor Swift? What does my Taylor Swift think? You know? And how's that going to change, like, your like, you know, why do you care? I always thought that was weird.
I think it's a little bit more the fault of the person who shared the information, because you're the one who's supposed to be casting a wide net and attracting as many fans as you can. If you have something that you want to spread, you should be wanting to spread it to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when you can't be mad at your fan for being like, oh, Taylor said this or that political thing, so I hate her now. You're the one who put it out there, Taylor. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think it's bad that people engage in that sort of thing, but I think it's also just mostly people just oversharing, because back in like before the internet was really prominent, I feel like we didn't know a lot about these celebrities and these politicians and these people that we could look up to. And so we didn't have as many things to be upset about, or like to not like them, or, you know, to be like, oh man, I love that movie, but that guy's kind of a dick. But people just constantly want to tweet and upload their social media constantly and let everybody know every little thing that comes to their head. And then now you got people like, you know, I don't like such and such. That movie was crap, and he's a freaking liberal. You know?
I have a perfect example, bro. I have a perfect example of that shit. I was watching Top Gun with Top Gun Maverick with my wife. And, you know, we're totally watching a movie. You know, I don't know if you've seen the movie, but it's totally like who cares about the plot? There's fucking planes and there's bombs and shit's blowing up or whatever. And what's his name? Oh my, Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is like, you know, I haven't seen a Tom Cruise movie in a long time. You know what I mean? Like, I obviously he's an older actor, and I didn't watch a lot of his original movies, so I haven't really seen anything he's in. But then I watched Top Gun Maverick, and movie ends. I'm like, dude, Tom Cruise is a fucking fire actor. Like, he killed it. Like, he killed that shit.
Yeah.
He killed that shit. Yeah. And then my girl looks at me. My girl looks at me, and she's like, yeah, but like, he's so weird. He like abandoned his daughter. I was like, what the fuck?
Exactly.
How do you know that? I was like, what the fuck, dude? And that changes. She's just like,
every day now.
She's just like, I don't know if I liked it. Like, he abandoned his daughter. I'm like, do you know that? Like, how do you know that? Like, oh, dude, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, it might have been just like, I could just type right now, Tom Cruise didn't take out his trash, or like, Tom Cruise didn't put his heart back at
Tom Cruise
Pride.
beats his dog. Like, dude, crazy shit, man. That shit makes no sense. It would just appear
on someone's feed, and they'll just believe it forever now.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And I'm like, sweetie, I don't care. Like, that movie was fucking great. Like, he killed that shit. Like, I'm sorry, but like, yeah, he could not take out his trash and beat his dog, and I'd still like the movie, you know. So and apparently abandoned his daughter, because I'm like, that movie's a 9 out of 10. That movie's fucking great. That movie was good.
I mean, it happens all the time, man. People just want to bring in this third element of the internet into real life all the time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, dude, we're not gonna do that. We give like no major opinions. We agree on everything, and we are like all nice roses and daisies around this side of the internet.
We're just nice. Yeah, we're fucking and just really in the middle about everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like as soon as somebody starts like pointing something, I'm just like, I have no hard. I have no feeling. You automatically win. I have absolutely no feelings towards that whatsoever. Yeah. So, oh my god. So yeah. YouTube. I mean, fucking YouTube.
Tell me your favorite YouTube.
Philip DeFranco and Moist Critical. And I guess for entertainment, CGB baby. I love CGB.
Oh my god!
So I like watching CGB, and I like also I've been really into like the fucking Pokemon Nuzlocke stuff. Yeah, I was really into that for a minute. I kind of fallen off. I'm over it now. You know what I mean? But for a few weeks there, I was like every fucking Nuzlocke. I'll actually send you one. There's some pretty good ones, man. There's some like ones that have like legit 20-30 million views, and they're from it's like an animation channel, and it's like this girl who does like drawings, and she's like drawing her Nuzlocke story, and like she has like 3 of those videos, and they all got like 20 million views easy, bro. And they're so good because they're funny. They're like drawn, they're like hand drawn, and they're funny, bro. Like the script is on point. So I gotta send that to you so you can watch it, because there's some really good ones, man. But
I'm down.
Yeah, other than that,
also, I've been watching a lot of Kill Tony, man. The recent one that I just watched had Ric Flair on it, and it was very sad because the format of the show is like a stand-up comedian comes up and does 1 minute, and then the panel of like other comedians and stuff, they roast them, you know. And Ric Flair was like, "If anybody's gonna be mean, I'm gonna leave." He was very upset, bro, and he kept like going into these like monologues. Oh, it was great, man.
Oh, dude, that sucks. The first time the minute you tell somebody not to be mean to you, they're just like, I'm gonna fucking rip this dude a new one.
Yeah.
Right away, man. Oh, dude. So, now that we're talking about like some like celebrities and stuff, how do you feel about like celebrities doing YouTube and stuff? Like, there's been a lot of celebrities that have, like, been pretty successful on, like, Twitch. Like, dude, fucking T-Pain streams on Twitch. He streams Call of Duty on Twitch. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like, how do you feel about that?
I feel that it is sick.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. Like, when Snoop Dogg and T-Pain and just pretty much anybody but Logic gets on Twitch and, like, streams video games, I think that's really cool, man. I think their fans love that, you know?
I think it's cool, too.
I think pretty much any time that happens when it's not Logic, I think it's just a good thing for the world, and people really like it.
Bro, Logic is one of those people, when I think about him, I'm like, dude, that dude totally fell off. And you know who else I thought about that made me really sad that fell off? Was Chance the Rapper. Like, he kind of fell off hard, right? Like...
Yeah,
and that was somebody I thought had a lot of potential. I thought he was going to be like up there, Kendrick, kind of shit, and dude, homeboy off the fucking earth, and he had like and you know what,
dude?
You know what cemented it is when Kanye yelled at him and said, "That's why your album flopped." And when he said that, bro, Chance was like, that shit gonna be written on his tombstone, dog. That was what fucking I seen the soul come out of that guy's fucking body, bro. Oh my god, bro. That cemented it for me. I was like, oh, that he's gone. I'm never gonna listen to a Chance's song unironically ever again.
Dude, oof. His last album was like just basically a bunch of songs about his wife and how much he loves her, which is cool, man. But I
don't know, bro.
That don't sell very well, bro.
Nah, man, you got talk about.
He was on that Netflix show where he was like a judge when they were doing it was like Rapper American Idol, and Chance the Rapper was a judge. It was pretty good, man. It just never came back.
It wasn't that good. I'm sorry. Yeah. Who's gonna tell him? I gotta fucking tell him. Because I also I've also never heard of it. And you're like, well, yeah, there was one season, and this is a guy from.
Later on, I'm gonna watch that show and Prince of Persia.
like, bro, you're making me look really bad, man. I literally started this podcast like, this guy don't miss. And then you're just like, Prince of Persia. He's like, Prince of Persia, fire. Chance the Rapper. He said Chance the Rapper. This Netflix show I can't recall that had one season.
I think it was called Rhythm and Flow. Rhythm and Flow. Yeah, it had T.I. and Cardi B.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, bro.
The best shit T.I. ever dropped was ATL. Tell me I'm wrong. That's fucking skating movie? Yeah, the fucking the rollerblades movie.
Nah, because he's in like real movies too, bro.
Is he really? I haven't seen him in real movies.
Yeah, it's called Takers. I think it's called Takers. It's a bunch of like people who like rob a bank and shit like that. It's fucking pretty good. He's in that one.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. Maybe that's my first hit of the night. Like maybe that's like my
Taker,
first thing
I mean,
that isn't trash.
I will take it.
Yeah.
I'll fucking take it. Yeah, man. So, oh my god, man, that was amazing. I love how we just roasted the shit out of Chance the Rapper right now, bro.
Bro,
like, you fell off when we're making fun.
You remember that? You remember what his last single was?
No, absolutely not.
That absolutely shit was like hot water, hot shower, hot flower, some shit like
dude,
that.
No,
bro.
but you know what? Yeah, no, I don't. But you know what? Who
listen to it. It's called Hot Shower.
But who cares? Because Doja Cat, everybody's on her sack right now, and she literally has a song that's like, "What are those? We're our foes." Like, I'm just like, what? Like, what? She was like, "You're gross." Like, what? Like, dude, I can fucking good. No, it's not. So it's really not. Good. It's really not,
bro. I listened to like half the album today, and I was like, God, man, dude. This is just heat. Dude. Nothing but heat. She is just phenomenal.
So you can't blame Chance for going like wibbly wobbly woobity bubbly in the public.
No.
Like, dude, because
she way more bars than Chance. Okay. Don't do Doja like that, bro. That's fucked up.
You are gross.
And she got more hits than him too. That motherfucker ain't, bro. No.
What are those? Like, okay. Like, what, dude? Sign me up. Sign me up. I'll say words. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's good, bro. You just kidding, bro.
Okay. Yeah. I know. But my point is that, like, you can't hate on. Like, you can't say that, oh, well, Chance dropped a song where he just said fucking stupid words where, Doja Cat's doing that. And it's
no, I'm not saying. You could say stupid words in a song and still sound better than that. Yeah.
We are foes.
Bro, I'm not saying. Why you pick the worst song on the album?
Bro, because that's this lady, bro. No. You know what, dude? Honestly, I'm not a fan of like, I'm not a fan of like her whole vibe that she's going for with like the whole like devil shit and all that, man. Honestly, I'm just like, I'm not a fan of it.
So you telling me you don't watch any anime with devils in it?
Not that I could think of. I mean, if you count Attack on Titan.
Okay.
But I mean, because they call them devils, but they're not real devils. They're good people. They're like everybody else.
Damn, bro.
I mean, no, I don't know. Right. I'm not trying to do all that, but yeah, she's gross, and I'm like, what are those, right? So, so animes. You just brought up animes. Are you watching any animes?
Sometimes I watch One Piece. I'm not very far.
Fuck no, you're not far, bro. You could be 7 seasons in and not be far. Like,
that's so true.
Yeah, like what do you do? What are you doing? Why you pick that one? You picked that one, bro.
I only be watching this and spending all my time watching this and still have said the same thing. Yeah, I watch One Piece sometimes. I'm not that far, and it could have been 700 episodes.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly, man. So, I honestly, I haven't been watching anime. I haven't been watching anime at all. But I will say, I'm very, very happy that season 6 of JoJo's is over, because now we are that much closer for JoJo's Steel Ball Run to fucking come out, because that is like, to me. I always tell everybody that JoJo's is an amazing anime, but like you could probably, like, I wouldn't say the whole anime or like the anime as a whole is probably not better than like Attack on Titan or like Demon Slayer or something, but I will say that Steel Ball Run is better than everything. Like, Steel Ball Run is better than all the stuff. So JoJo's as a whole maybe not, but Steel Ball Run Part 7 is better than any anime I've ever seen, bro, because it's just like perfect, man. It's like, doesn't take itself too serious, but at the same time, it's just like, you can tell Araki was just having fun with it, bro. He He's like, there's gonna be fucking horses. There's gonna be crazy ass abilities, the most random fucking shit, and it's just like, dude, your main character is a cripple. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? What? That's crazy, bro. To do that.
That's so progressive.
I mean, honestly, it's pretty unheard of, right?
Approved.
Yeah. Oh, 100%, 100%, bro. And so yeah, I'm really excited for Part 7 to come out and be an anime. That's exciting,
man. And I'm ready for everybody to understand like the power of spin. You know,
facts, dude. I bet you that's gonna be a whole like meme. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be a whole thing, bro. That and the I don't want to
golden ratio.
Yeah, the golden ratio. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's gonna be a whole thing, bro. Like the whole the whole plant or like the whole like life force thing spinning around. And I don't want to have any spoilers, but we both know of like the scene that happens. Yeah, like that scene that happens like halfway through where this like very special person shows up and you're just like, what the fuck is that? Is that who I think it is?
I know what you're talking about. That is kind of
that's so crazy. Like I didn't expect that to be who it was, right?
I didn't expect that. Yeah,
that was crazy. So all right, we're almost at time. I'm gonna ask you one more thing. So we all know what happened to Justin Roiland in the Rick and Morty crew, and like whatever allegations got him fired from pretty much everything he's ever created. But Adult Swim still has a contract for like 70 fucking episodes of Rick and Morty, so the show must go on. And they replaced Justin Roiland, and today they dropped a season 7 trailer with the new voice actor. You watched this right before the podcast? What did you think? We haven't talked about it.
I think, I think there's a lot of interpretations from that because it's long. I feel like they tried to get a lot of jokes into that trailer to like really sell it. Like, these are our new actors. We're gonna have a lot of jokes. There's not like a lot of like sometimes they put like a little montage, and sometimes they'll have like a little animation take away. So the trailer will be small, but it'll be a little bit longer. But this time they were just really trying to show a lot, you know?
Yeah.
And I think it sounds similar enough, to be honest with you. Like I think the people who are just so hardcore, and it's like, okay, here's the thing. If you have a fucking Rick and Morty tattoo, you're going to fucking go ahead and watch this season, right?
Yeah.
But for the rest of us who like kind of saw the slow fall off of it and then heard the news about the creator, and it's just like, there's no reason to just run back just to run back, in my opinion. But it does seem similar enough, and I think if you're a hardcore enough fan, if you've got Rick and Morty MeUndies, I think you're going to be very interested in,
I have a Rick and Morty shirt, which I'll be honest, for the past year I felt some type of way every time I've worn it. I was like,
facts, bro.
I don't know if I can wear this outside. You know what I mean? Like, honestly.
D got me a Rick and Morty wallet, and I was like, I don't know if I want to pull this out. You know, like they're gonna be like, oh, this guy supports those allegations,
bro. And it's kind of like that dude from that 70s show. Did you see that?
Oof, man, Jesus, that guy.
Yeah, so it's like, that guy got convicted though. Like that dude's fucking guilty. Like he's guilty.
In court of law.
And so
Judge Judith Shineland.
Bro, that shit's crazy. That blew that was, and what is the dude who played Venom? What's his name?
Topher Grace.
Topher? You're so smart, bro. Yeah. This is why.
That's not smart to know a random celebrity.
Yeah, it is. I forgot Tom Cruise's name middle of the stream. So Toby, is that what you said? Topher,
like Chris Topher.
Okay, so Topher apparently, I don't know if you heard the rumors like before. Everybody thought he was like the asshole of the group,
right?
Yeah, but now, turns out the entire cast of that 70s show, or not the entire cast, but the main cast, sent letters to the judge saying like why this David dude was like a good guy and he didn't mean what he did. You know who didn't send a letter? Fucking Jofer.
Topher.
Jofer,
yeah, Jofer didn't do it.
Topher didn't fucking do it, bro, because he was like, there's a fucking reason they called me the asshole, because I was not fucking a part of. I wasn't fucking with that shit. So now, court of public opinion, everybody's on his side. Everybody's like, oh, bro, so Topher was the fucking cool one. He wasn't the dope one, because all these other fuckers are on some shit.
Exactly, and apparently they were just all doing weird stuff on that set, and I don't know. Like, at the end of the day, like, okay, let's put that aside.
Right.
Some people that you worked with who only have a working relationship with you, or only have like a friend relationship with you, or maybe he's their godfather, or whatever the case may be, for their kid, you know, like they weren't there when he was doing what he's alleged to have done or convicted to have done, you know.
Right.
They only know him the way that they gave the character letters. I think are a pretty normal thing, especially from, you know, somebody who has like people who love them. I think at the end of the day, like I people overreact about everything on the internet, and I don't think Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis, people love to hate celebrities right now, man, and they're just people too. But like, I'm not saying they're better people, and I'm not saying they weren't fucking idiots for making this stupid video. It's kind of out of taste, right? The apology video, but for those two, and I think the person who played Red and the person who played Kitty also submitted those sorts of letters. I think it's just something you do out of respect for the person you thought you knew.
You're right. I mean, when you are like in their position, I think it's still, you know, you're risking it, because you're like, bro, these allegations are on something, and like you said, you don't really know what the fuck he did or he didn't do, so, you know, and like, bro,
yeah, but I think like that's when it's not a good thing to be good friends with a person like that's an actual rapist or a grapist, sorry.
Right.
But the thing is, like, that's the kind of like, these are honest people who, you know, they claim to care about this guy, and when shit hit the fan and he got convicted, they tried to help him get a lower sentence, you know, like that's the kind of friends I would want, even though I wouldn't be committing those kind of atrocities.
No, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I don't even want to think about something like that happening. I know it won't, but like, it's just like such a fucked up situation, you know what I mean? And it's just something that you don't even want to fucking think about, man. But I mean, that shit's crazy. I don't know. That shit's fucking crazy, bro. All that shit, man. Like, so that dude getting convicted, that Justin Roiland shit, man. But I mean, it is what it is. I do think though that the new voice actors for the Rick and Morty show or whoever it is, I think they do a good enough job that nobody would notice unless, like you said, they're fucking like rock hards for Rick and Morty fans, right? Otherwise, nobody will notice. I tried closing my eyes. I was like, can I tell? And I was like, it sounds like the fucking same to me.
Yeah. So and they're just saying dumb stuff, and they're just like, Morty, hey, you know.
Yeah, you know, I haven't really been watching the Rick and Morty season, so I can't really speak on them. I like them on occasion, and I do think that some of the episodes are still really fucking funny, but it definitely don't hit like it used to, man. I think that one of the really beautiful things about the first couple seasons were like the mystery behind all of it, and then now they're kind of like, well, I guess we have to explain all this shit, and you know, it's just, that's never the fun part.
Oh, I see what you mean.
You know what I mean? That's never the fun part.
Yeah.
You know what was another show like that? Oh no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I know what you mean, like the Council of Ricks and the Evil Morty and just all the stuff where they keep revisiting it, and it's no longer like this unique, amazing episode because they keep bringing it up nonstop. But what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say another show like that did the same thing was Wilfred. I don't know if you remember Wilfred, the dude who dressed up like a dog.
That show was so good.
Show fucking slap, bro. And the whole time, like before you knew like what Wilfred was, the show was great. Yeah. When it was like that whole like, is he God? Is he a fucking dog? Is this guy on fucking crack? Like whatever, dude.
Yeah.
So that whole intrigue part was the best part of the season, or the best part of the show. Mm-hmm. So when in season 5, when they explained it all, it was such a shit season because it's like, man, this is not living up to like my head canon. You know what I mean? But everything before that is fucking good. You know, like that show is great. That show is fucking awesome. Yeah, 100%. So that's our recommendations for today. It was like Prince of Egypt. the T.I. movie. And I guess Wilfred, because Wilfred is good, but I think they canceled it. That's why I ended on season 5. Like, I remember watching the whole thing, like kind of binge watching it, and this 5th season was super rushed. I was like, they probably canceled this, and that's why it's so ass.
I think it's still worth watching. Wilfred, it's good.
Yeah, I think so too. It's a classic, I think. So that's it. That's all we got.
Though.
Invincible. Oh, we forgot to talk about Invincible. We'll talk about it next time because Invincible 2 is season 2 is coming out, and you've read the comics. I haven't. That's fucking exciting. So yeah, that's our podcast. I think it was a good one. I think I had fun.
Hell yeah,
I had a good fucking time.
I did too.
Yeah, man. Dude, I love doing these with you, man. You know, despite everything, man, I just like, dude, it's always like when we're having these podcasts, I'm always having just such a good time talking with you. I forget that we're even fucking recording, man. And I'm like, oh, we're over. Fucking over 10 minutes here and just like, fuck. You know, but yeah, I absolutely love talking to you, man. And
likewise, bro.
Thank you so much for having this conversation with me. I love everybody here, and I hope that you guys hit all the stuff, likes, comments, support, blah, blah, blah. And that was your 30-minute podcast with Get In There! Get In There! That needs to be a soundbite.